Indian Islamic preacher who said Nigerian Air Force is a Muslim Air Force attacked after visiting Abuja. FFK reacts. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post our juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. Zakir Naik, a prominent Islamic preacher who arrived Nigeria on Monday on the invitation of Said Abubakar, the Sultan of Sokoto, has been verbally attacked by Nigerians who are not comfortable with his visit to the country. People Gazette report says Zakar is a fugitive wanted by the Indian Counter-Terrorism Agency for inciting religious disharmony or feelings of enmity, hatred in his teachings. Upon his arrival in Abuja on Monday, the cleric took pictures with officers of the Nigerian Air Force and Immigration, which uploaded online with the caption, Interaction with Muslim Air Force, Interaction with Muslim Immigration. The caption to his photos has refused to sit well with myriad of Nigerians who called him out. A reaction, a former aviation minister Femi Fani-Kayode slammed the Indian Islamic preacher, saying that calling the Nigerian Air Force and Immigration Service Muslim one is a serious provocation and deep insult to the Christian Air Force and immigration officers that is dangerous and divisive. Fani-Kayode went ahead describing the cleric as a camel jockey, asking how he managed to get a visa to come to Nigeria in spite of his antecedent, being that he has been banned from entering America, Europe, and other parts of the world because of his preachings. On his X handle, formerly known as Twitter, Femi Fani-Kayode wrote, and I quote, "I do not know who this strange Pakistani Arab-looking hybrid and camel jockey known as Zakir Naik is, or what hole he crawled out, but what hole he crawled out of. But someone tell him that the Nigerian Air Force and the Nigerian Immigration Service are not Muslim ones, and to say otherwise is a function of his manifest ignorance. Nigeria is a multi-religious, multicultural, multi-ethnic, secular, and plural nation, and therein lies our strength and pride. Calling our efforts and immigration service Muslim ones is a serious provocation and deep insult to Christian Air Force and immigration officers, to the 120 million strong Christian community in our country, and to the collective sensibilities of the Nigerian people. And it is dangerous and divisive. Zaka's presence in Nigeria offers nothing but his bad stench. How he managed to get a visa to come here in spite of his antecedents and despite the fact that he has been banned from entering America, Europe, and other parts of the civilized world for being a fanatical Islamist, a dangerous subversive, a proselytizing jihadist, a bloodlusting terrorist, a relentless extremist, and a deeply divisive, corrosive, and malevolent figure beats me. India Today wrote the following about him. Zakir Naik fled India in the wake of the Dhaka cave blast of July 2016. He is accused of spreading hatred, funding terror, and money laundering. He is now facing troubles in Malaysia, which has given him permanent residency. Why am I surprised by this? After all, this is a man that said every Muslim should be a terrorist. The man is a plague and an affliction, and I have no doubt that he posted his provocative words on X with malicious intent. He came to our country to sow seeds of dissension and destruction. He has a wicked and evil agenda. He's not working alone and is attempting to infiltrate and contaminate our people. I thank God that he will fail because the Nigerian people cannot be fooled by his mobile deletions, satanic distortions, and demonic manipulations and sinister interpretations. I call on the federal government to deport him and never allow him to come back again. We do not want him to plant his venomous rhetoric and toxic disposition into the spirit and soul of our nation or the hearts and minds of our people. We must strive to avoid interaction with religious extremists and fanatics and malevolent lost souls like these misguided, hate-filled, foreign warmonger. We are one in this nation and we will not allow this strange-looking hybrid to divide us. Permit me to end with the words of Are Kurumi Akamfo. He wrote the following on his X account. You have to think the rest of Nigeria is daft and stupid to think a known preach of hate and religious supremacist ideology can address the Nigerian army and Nigerian immigrations as an Islamic army or a Muslim immigration in a religiously polarized country. The biggest victim of Islamic fundamentalists across the world are moderate Muslims. If he wants ISIS and Boko Haram to be a thing, we must speak against religious extremism. Dr. Zakar is well known for always inciting youths who are Muslims against the government anywhere he goes to. Bangladesh and Malaysia, which are both Muslim countries, have banned him from preaching in their countries. All the time when they talk to Oga, you dey beat around the bush. Speak to the person that brought him in now. You dey fear? Wetin happen? Can't got your tongue for that area. Call the person wey invite am in out. No be the Sultan of Sokoto. Oh, in the fear say if you not talk about them, maybe then go revolt. Call the person wey call am out. You know, I wanted to burst out laughing when he said, who gave him visa? Is it not this country? This country that if you go to as a Nigerian, you're going to be treated poorly. As a Nigerian, they treat us badly. You don't go. Have you been to the airport before? My dear, as in, had it been say get as you go use order for everything online, even your visa online without going to accept visa, it go dey good. Because the frustration you receive. Nigeria that treats its citizens as enemies and treat foreigners as waiting, as visit, as in treat foreigners and visitors better than with the citizens. Now you they talk about. You say how many gets visa? How you never get visa? This country, are we not so porous that even anybody, any Dick and Harry can walk into this country, either from the normal border or from the airport side, or even from our seas? Are we not so porous? You're coming out to say, where did he come from? How was he allowed? Which allowed? In our country, get any gate before? Any gate now for the seaside, because he gate can come. For the other land, they don't have gates. They allow any kind of people in, and then and the airport side will be say security supposed tight. Then go there where then they pursue money. Then go allow person where they not supposed allow enter. So I beg you, we should not even start. You're coming out to ask questions. Questions over what? Questions over what? You're asking who they ask. Call out the person that actually brought this person in. Call him in. Call him out and tell him to return this man where he got him from. You dey beat around the bush. Not this one where you just waste your saliva. Call out the person. And the presidents don't do ear like say he don't deaf. You know they hear everything they happen for this country. Is this kind of man even supposed to be in the region of Nigeria? Even in the shore, you know even supposed they anywhere near this country. I kid you not. You come outside, they speak plenty English. The Sultan of Sokoto invited his tourists in Nigeria to make this dangerous announcement. He deliberately brought him in. There is nothing you can tell me to. He deliberately did brought him in here to kick the feared Islamosa of Nigeria, and the fugitive carefully chose his words and uttered them. For the avoidance of doubt, Zakir Naik is not the head of state and is not on state visit to Nigeria. Why was he received by Nigerian Airforce and Immigration? This is a clear message. Entry into Nigeria is controlled by the immigration and through the air majorly. What audacity has the Sultan of Sokoto to bring into Nigeria these terrorists after the blood of Deborah Samuel painted the Sultanate red? Let the presidency tell Nigerians if this invitation is a continuation of the Muslim ticket. After that, they will say, make everybody no panic. Is this the no panic mode? Is this how it's supposed to be? Maybe they watch waiting they happen. Hopefully, we will swallow our head. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.